So we just got a few comic-related action figures. And then this shelf is primarily smaller books, height-wise, as well as videos about comics and comics history. And then we go from the small books up to the big books. These are artist editions, oversized books showcasing the original art. And we've got more oversized books on the top shelf. Here they're all DC Absolutes. That's one of my favorite formats. And then we get into the standard size books, all alphabetized. You can see Batman, Captain America, Daredevil, along with a lot of others. More artist editions. I'm a big fan of that format. A lot of oversized stuff here. Annotated editions, the Hellboy Library editions. You can see a bunch of omnibuses. Always like the Marvel Essentials format as well. We see Fantastic Four, a lot of other stuff there. More artist editions and oversized. And we come up with some more toys, smaller books. These are all kind of vintage stuff here, digests and paperbacks. And then more of the smaller stuff. Those are a lot of artist edition style portfolios. Now here we start getting into oversized Taschen books. Those are probably the biggest books I've got. These are all books about the history of comics, and here's encyclopedias like the Who's Who and the Marvel Universe. But yeah, a lot of comics history. Just some overflow from the other shelves. Up here we've got a lot of things like printing plates and proofs and color guides and things like that. These are all oversized artist themed books. More books about creators. There's a shelf entirely about comic book production. And again, some more behind the scenes. This kind of toys of various forms. I'm a big fan of Infinity Gauntlets and Hulk hands and Thing fists. And this is the collection itself, along with some big Comic-Con bags. I also have a nice collection of comic book related pins. These are all DC. You can see in here most of my comic books are not bagged and boarded. They just sit loose like that. All of my comics are on these shelving units that have wheels, so you can just pull them out to get to things as you need them. This shelving unit contains just a few different titles, but many, many books. So this up here, these are all the different versions of Watchmen that have been released. Different versions of The Killing Joke, Batman Year One, Dark Knight Returns, Jim Starlin's Warlock, Lee Kirby Fantastic Fours. I've got a spinner rack that is primarily trade paperbacks, not primarily, exclusively trade paperbacks and hardcovers. This is a bunch of miscellaneous promo stuff, magazines, treasury editions, and some more magazines about comic books. So that is my comic book collection.